Hello, 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 hello. Let's see if this is working. Hello. Oh, let's see. It's working! It's been a while, guys. It has been quite some time because I was banned on YouTube for a while, and I've been busy these past few weeks. But now I'm back. We uploaded a video yesterday. Great video. Worked very hard on it. You should check it out. And today, we might be doing the final Twitterverses. If what people are saying is to be believed, which is doubtful, which is very doubtful. But let's just see. So, what is happening? Okay. Now, I haven't been updating you guys on it because I was banned on YouTube. I've been busy, so I haven't really been talking about the Elon Musk Twitter takeover, but it's been so prevalent online that I'm sure you guys know by now that Elon Musk, the billionaire, the guy who made Tesla, the guy who made SpaceX, the fucking entrepreneur that everyone talks about, Elon Musk, has bought Twitter outright for $44 billion. And he's been doing some very, very drastic changes to the website, including giving everyone access to Twitter verification. I mean, the most random people have Twitter verification right now, okay? Anybody with, iOS can get a check mark for $8 a month. I'm on Android, so I don't have it. But the most random people have a fucking check mark. Kristen Art, great YouTuber, but really? Yeah, really? This guy has a check mark, you know? This guy has a check mark. This guy has a check mark. So, you know, Twitter, it's been going a little nutto. Elon Musk has been going pretty nuts. Way too nuts, in my opinion. And the thing that's gotten everybody worried is this email that Elon tweeted out. And I don't run a business. I've never been an employee in a high-profile business. But, like, this email just seems so, like, brazen. And it seems like a DM someone would send me on Twitter for, like, an invite to a big collab or something. I don't know. It just seems fucking nutty. But this is the alleged email. And it's called Twitter 2.0. So Elon sent this email out allegedly to everybody in the company. He's like a fork in the road. Going forward to build a breakthrough, Twitter 2.0. Fuck. My bad. I'll redo it. Good thing I'm gonna cut this up later into an actual video. Anyway. A fork in the road. Going forward to build a breakthrough Twitter 2.0 and succeed in an increasingly competitive world, we will need to be extremely hardcore. This means working long hours at high intensity. Only exceptional performance will constitute a passing grade. Twitter will also be much more engineer-driven. Design and product management will still be very important and report to me, but those writing great code will constitute the majority of our team and have the greatest sway. At its heart, Twitter is a software and services company, so I think this makes sense. If you are sure that you want to be part of the new Twitter, please click I can't speak today. Please click yes below. Anyone who has not done so, by 5 p.m. EST tomorrow, Thursday, which was yesterday, will receive 3 months of severance. Whatever decision you make, thank you for your efforts to make Twitter successful. Elon. Wow, if I got that email and I was working at Twitter, like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking work you to the bone, but you'll be fucking part of something important. I'll be like, fuck this. I'm not that passionate about Twitter. It's just my job. I just go to my desk job every day and fucking work for Twitter and do all the algorithms or whatever. I'll go to a fucking better place. Like, not everybody is so passionate about Twitter that they'd shell out $44 billion for it if they had $44 billion, right? These people are just trying to work. So obviously, Elon lost a huge chunk of employees on Thursday. At least I can assume, based on what everybody's saying. I didn't look into the details of it, but let's be honest. If I got this email, I wouldn't want to be on Twitter. Or I wouldn't want to work for Twitter anymore, right? Longer hours at higher intensity. Great. I have a family that I can barely go home to and see as it is, and I'm going to have to work in the office all day. fuck that, you know? So, a bunch of Twitter employees have been leaving, and because of this, people are under the assumption that Twitter is probably going to shut down due to lack of manpower behind the scenes. Apparently, like, the whole office is being dissolved or something like that. We'll look into it a little bit more. So we have a tweet from Optimus here that says, that shows the Twitter outages reported in the last 48 hours. So, is this, like, reported? Because if it's reported, I feel like people might be over-exaggerating. Like, they might have one, like, oh, you need to reload to, like, go to the homepage or whatever, and you click it once and it goes back, and they're like, oh, it's an outage. I don't know. I've been having no issues with Twitter recently, but also, I haven't been on Twitter as much recently, but for me, it's been fine on mobile and desktop. I've had no issues beyond what, you know, you would typically have. But anyways, this is trending. Everybody's talking about it. So let's read some tweets. Thank you for the $5 weird caller guy. He took his HR strategy from his family emerald mines. I don't know enough of Elon's past to know that Elon's past to know what that's a reference to, but I imagine it, you know, that's how he became a millionaire or something. Anyways, thank you for the $5. And Elon's been tweeting out updates on the website on his Twitter, which no one's pointing this out, and it's a little bit of a nitpick, but like, everything Elon tweets is like announcements in regards to the whole platform. Obviously, we had like the verification change, which is a big change on Twitter to where people on iOS can get verification for $8 a month. And on the Twitter page, there's no update since October 13th, which was before Elon bought it. So there's like no updates on the official Twitter account. And all of the like announcements for the website are on Elon's Twitter, which I found weird. Like, obviously, I would expect it to be on both, like Elon having a more personalized message and then the Twitter account making more general statements for big changes. But whatever. He bought it for $44 billion. He can do what the fuck he wants. You know, fuck. So, there's been like a lot of tweets about changes he wants to make. Punting the relaunch of Blue Verified to November 29th to make sure it's rock solid. So obviously giving everyone verification. I didn't really cover this, but other people did. There was like a lot of issues with people being able to buy verification. I think there was like a fake Nintendo account that bought verification and like showed Mario flipping people off. And I think there was another one where like some company that sells insulin had a parody account that got verified, and then they said that the insulin was going to be free, and they lost actually millions to billions of dollars in stock because of that tweet. So Elon was like, oh fuck, I like capitalism. Got to pump the brakes on this fucking verification, because verifying anyone is an issue. People use verification for more than just a pretty badge. They use it to prove that it's the official account. Wow, surprise, surprise. Verification is about verification. Who would have thought? Okay, so it's basically like saying, yeah, Twitter's going to be like open sourcing the news. Or Twitter's like open sourcing the news. He's like just figuring out what social media is like. Yeah, so everyone's saying Twitter's dead, but Elon's like coping. He's like, we just hit another all-time high in Twitter usage. Let that sink in. Twitter, dancing at Twitter's dead, because Twitter, like, everyone's talking about Twitter being dead on Twitter. So, I mean, I thought that was actually a funny tweet. A Ligma meme. Yeah, buy Twitter just so people pay attention to you for the Ligma meme. I don't know. Jesus. Okay, Freedom Fridays. What should Twitter do next? This is like literally what I tweet out when I don't know what to make on a Twitter versus. I'm like, what topic should I do next? Except Elon's doing this with his entire fucking website. Okay, now this one's nutty. And this is why I'm being like a little salty towards Elon. Because this one is fucking nutty, and I feel like people who've been supporting Elon and free speech should also think this tweet is nutty. Like, I don't know why anyone would support this tweet. He says, new Twitter policy is freedom of speech, but not freedom of reach. Negative/hateful tweets will be max deboosted and demonetized, with no ads or other revenue to Twitter. You won't find the tweet unless you specifically seek it out, which is no different from the rest of the internet. What a cope. So he's basically making it like you can get your tweets demonetized if they're too mean. Not that, like, you make money off tweets right now anyways, but it's like, what? So stupid. So Jesus. Okay. Anyway, there's been a lot of funny tweets about Twitter allegedly shutting down. I've retweeted some of them, and then we're going to go into the rest blind. But I've retweeted some of my favorites. As always, you know, follow my Twitter, by the way. Mudar says, man, I logged back on and apparently it's the last day. Chill. Dude, when I first saw this, like, out of the corner of my eye on Twitter, I was like, are people just joking? Are people just, like, mad that Elon's, like, in charge and is just saying, like, he's going to burn it to the ground? But no, people actually think Twitter's going to be gone. I saw Omni make a very serious video today where he's like, I might have to change up the format of how I do Twitter or my show because this show's Twitter-based, and he's like, you might need to follow me on Instagram or, like, community posts. So people are taking this seriously. I think there was, like, a post about, like, some artist, like, getting really upset, and we'll read that, too. Dojangle says we should go back to Storyfire. True. Best Twitter alternative. This is besides the point, but I still thought it was funny. So, Ela Klein tweets out, this app has been going downhill ever since they banned Ethan. And then Ethan went on the account and was like, this is Ethan. Fuck you, loser. At Elon, at Twitter support. I'm ban-evading, lol. Stop me now, bitch-ass loser. Suck my dick, Elon Musk. And then she got suspended. So, surprise, surprise. This was actually my favorite tweet about this. Well, if this is it, see you guys over there. Or see you guys over here, PictoChat. Dude, I was thinking about this. I want there to be a PictoChat clone either on mobile devices or on Switch. I miss PictoChat. It's like so dumb. It's just like locally, like, as a kid, it was awesome because if you had siblings, because it was like you all had your DSs, you went on PictoChat and like shit talked your parents or said stupid shit that your parents wouldn't hear or see in PictoChat while you're like driving in the van or like whatever. Or like you were all sent to your room because you were like being misbehaving, but then you all communicate secretly through PictoChat. If you had siblings and you were like growing up in the like 2000s, PictoChat was the shit, man. And I'm so sad that there isn't an equivalent on Switch or mobile because I think it's such a staple of childhood if you have siblings. But that's besides the point. Bobber18 tweeted out, the Wii U turns 10 the same day Twitter is dying. Perfect time to bring back the superior social media platform. Miiverse over sex and titties from Scott the Waz. So true. I wish squids were real. So yeah, this is Miiverse, which if you didn't know, which a lot of you probably don't know, it was like a custom social media platform made only for Nintendo users, Wii U users in particular. It was later added to the 3DS, and then they dropped it with the Switch. But now it's gone. There was like, I actually used to have like Miiverse Versus videos. It was called Miiverse Reviews, but it was pretty much Twitter Versus for Miiverse. I had 3 of those videos, and it's on my other channel. So if you want to look it up, like Miiverse Reviews Bo Blacks, you'll find it. But yeah, there's this guy who's like commenting nice water on literally every game with water. Miiverse was a fun time for sure. All right. I'm staying on Twitter till I get a message like this on my screen. I don't care. The connection has been lost. Thank you for playing Club Penguin. Waddle on. Dude, same. I'm literally going to be on Twitter until they force me off. There's no way. Dumpy says Bo Black's career's over. It's so fucking true. Can't read tweets anymore. I honestly don't think Twitter's going to go down. We have a poll, though, with 800 votes, and 55% of people actually think Twitter will shut down soon, which is crazy. I I don't think it will happen, but I've been wrong before. Especially about doom and gloom shit. I've been wrong before, so... Leon Lush says, well, Twitter still works somehow. I'm beginning to think that all the employees sitting on beanbags drinking matcha tea ladders and brainstorming how to make their platform safe wasn't necessary to keep the servers running. Yeah, because, like, my perspective on this is that even if there's, like, barely any employees at the office or the office is dissolved, the servers aren't getting deleted. When the employees go out, they're not being like, fuck you, Twitter, and like fucking bashing down the fucking servers, spilling their coffee in the circuits, you know? The servers are still up. I imagine, like, Twitter can run with a skeleton crew of, like, a couple people. Now, that's obviously not ideal, right? That's not ideal at all, but I think, like, worst case scenario, Elon can just hire a couple people to, like, keep the server running while he figures shit out. I don't know. Druda's sharing says, I go to Amsterdam for 1 week and now Twitter is shutting down. What the fuck? Nah, won't happen. I don't think it'll happen either, but apparently the chat, just 54% of people who disagree with me, which is fine. I haven't really looked fully into this, so maybe we can do it here live and see if there's any more, credence to Twitter shutting down beyond Elon just being like, you must leave, and then a bunch of employees leaving, right? So let's see. Twitter 2.0. Wait, he stole the other guy's meme? Sir, that is my meme. Can you confirm that you will implement measures to avoid meme stealing in Twitter 2.0? Oh my, that is so fucking funny. Because there's his ad on it. Is it actually his ad? It kind of looks like it, yeah. Damn! Yeah, and him calling it Twitter 2.0, it just seems like he's so, like, out of touch. Like, he thinks everybody working at Twitter are, like, these, like, right-wingers that are, like, ready to, like, make freedom of speech work and Elonize fucking Twitter or whatever. Like, people aren't that hype. Well, I guess there are, like, super big Elon fans, but I feel, and I don't have anything against Elon. I feel like I look at him more favorably than other people do. But I do think he's a little in over his head on how many people just think he's a genius. I don't know. Like, him making that email just being like, Twitter 2.0, we will succeed in this increasingly competitive world. I'm gonna make Twitter great again. It's like Twitter had issues before he bought it, and I'm not gonna even deny that, but I feel like he thinks he needs to, like, pull Twitter up from its roots and, like, completely remake it from the ground up. And I don't know the behind the scenes of Twitter. Maybe that is necessary to fix its issues, but I always felt like it was like, yeah, there needs to be some, like, behind-the-scenes major restructuring, but not to, like, the extent that Elon's doing. And I feel like Elon's, like, burning everything to the ground and rebuilding it when you only need to, like, cut out some bad apples and, like, replace it a little bit. I don't know. Maybe you guys disagree. But this tweet says, Twitter 2.0, Twitter HQ. And just like that, he ruined an app that needed nothing more than an edit button. See, that's exactly what I was saying. I didn't even read that yet. Like, it did need some things. And funnily enough, it added a lot of the features I wanted right before Elon took over. Like the edit button and stuff like that. And, like, the longer videos. The biggest issue with Twitter that did get fixed, like, years and years ago is, like, the 120 character limit. The character limit used to be 120, now it's 240. But it used to be 120. And dude, the 120 character limit was so bad. It was so bad. It was the worst part about Twitter. I'm so glad that got changed eventually. Let me, like, search up Twitter HQ. Because I think I saw a tweet somewhere where they said, like, that they're, like, shutting down the whole HQ or something. Wait, someone's, like, projecting Elon Musk as, like, a parasite onto the Twitter Twitter building. Also, I didn't know Twitter HQ had that, like, sign at Twitter. That's kind of cool. Insecure colonizer. Wait, let me read all of these first. Let me read all of these. Wait, I'm getting a phone call. One sec. I have a delivery and I'm gonna buzz him in soon. I would show you like a video while I'm gone. It'll only take a minute. I might show you, but I can't show you a video while I'm gone on Twitter because for all I know, porn could fucking pop up, right? But we're gonna read some of this before he buzzes in. Bankruptcy baby. Supreme parasite. What the fuck? Pellulant pimple. Reading's my job, by the way. A Parthen profiteer. Dictator's ass kisser. Lawless oligarch. Insecure colonizer. Cruel hoarder. Space Karen. Mediocre man-child. Pressurized privilege? What? Petty racist. Like, some of these fucking... I'm actually impressed at the creativity of some of these. Like, I don't think a lot of these, like, match Elon, but, like... What? Megalomaniac. Worthless billionaire. Bankruptcy baby. Supreme... Okay, it just repeats. Jesus, man. Someone projecting multiple messages onto the Twitter HQ building from the neighboring building. Musk's hellscape. Stop toxic Twitter. Launching to bankruptcy. Elon Musk shut the fuck up. Free speech. $8 lies. Proof Elon is an idiot. I mean, yeah, the whole, like... You need to pay for Twitter Blue in order to get verified and prioritization for, like, showing tweets and stuff algorithmically is just bullshit. It just, like, makes a class divide. And there already kind of was with, like, the official verifications, but I don't know. I feel like it's just dumb. What's next? Facebook versus Tumblr versus MySpace versus... I don't know. We'll figure something out. There's always, like, community in talking behind the scenes, like, whether it be from, like, another platform, whether it be, you know, video responses to each other on YouTube, or people talking in Discord, or, you know, right now people talking on Twitter mostly, so I'll just migrate to, like, wherever everyone's just talking shit, you know? I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, Keemstar tweeted out this tweet from Zoe Schaefer. New, Twitter just alerted employees that effective immediately, all office buildings are temporarily closed and badge access is suspended. No details given as to why. We're hearing this is because Elon Musk and his team are terrified employees are going to sabotage the company. Also, they're still trying to figure out which Twitter workers they need to cut access for. Offices will reopen on November 21st. In the meantime, please continue to comply with company policy by refraining from discussing confidential company information on social media, with press, or elsewhere. I wonder if anyone's going to break that. Because I feel like some people hate Elon enough to do that, especially when their whole, employment is at stake. They might end up getting fired anyways, like fuck it type thing. But then they'll also be seen as unprofessional and probably not get hired anywhere else. So yeah, this is the thing I heard kind of offhandedly that I was trying to explain, but I wanted to find a tweet explaining it, which Keemstar provided. Yeah, I guess people are literally not in the building, and I guess that's why people think Twitter's going to shut down. But hey, they haven't had access to the building, I guess, for like a while, probably half a day, probably a day by now. Twitter's still up. I don't think you need people in the office. One sec. Yeah, thank you for banning that spammer. And yeah, I just had to go and buzz someone in to get an Amazon package. You know, it's close to Christmas. I'm starting to Christmas shop, you know. Kevin, fuck off with the L's. Gotta put you on timeout. Alright. Alright. What the hell is this tweet from Teddy Fresh? Wait, 3 hours ago and only 300 likes? Dude, Ethan is desperately trying to find, like, some access to Twitter, like, crawling back and ban-evading on all his little platforms. I think all he has left right now is, Teddy Fresh and the H3 podcast one. Hoodie Titanic. What? People at Twitter HQ shopping on our Black Friday sale. You know what people at Twitter HQ should be shopping for? The Bo Blacks plush! We need 200 to get them sold. If we don't reach the 200 mark in 11 days, you'll get fully refunded. So don't bother about that. But if you want a chance to get one, I highly recommend you get a plush and encourage everyone else to. The pinned thing is up above. So yeah, and if we don't reach it, which is kind of likely, honestly, unfortunately, you will get fully refunded, so do not worry about that. But if you want to support me, I would highly recommend going to the pinned thing above and buying a plush. Even if you don't necessarily want the plush, but you just want to send me like $30 donation, this is a good alternative because I want people to be able to get it. But yeah, I'll only shield that once. I don't want to like... You know, it is only, like, limited. I did work, like, 6 months on making this, and it only is limited for, like, this entire month. So I'm sorry if I'm, like, shilling it a little too much, but we only have 11 days. I do want to get this funded, so I'm just, like, reminding people. It is international shipping. Yeah, it is. So, yeah. If you're interested, link above. Anyway, let's continue over here. Live footage from Twitter HQ. Oh, this is just fucking Mean Girls clip. I don't give a fuck. Okay, let's go back to Twitter 2.0. Or like Twitter. There's like a hashtag Twitter's dead, right? As well. Like RIP Twitter. Me in the future telling my grandchildren about how famous I was on Twitter before its death in 2022. While I only had 3 followers. It would be ironic how the 3 groups of people who stayed on Twitter. Or stayed at Twitter. 1, those who really want to stay and be part of Twitter 2.0. 2, those who cannot leave the US, personal situation, visa, etc. 3, Europe, where none of this happened. Where none of what just happened makes sense, employment law-wise. Okay. Twitter closes all of its offices, all of its office buildings as employees resign in mass. Is all of the Twitter buildings getting taken down, or just the US one? Or is there only one HQ? The story so far. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. It is so dumb. Like, I don't think a lot of the people working at Twitter would have honestly minded being under Elon Musk. Maybe they would have preferred the older leadership, but like, you know, it's just a job. It's just a boss, you know. It is what it is, and you just want to work. But with Elon being like so like pushy and stuff, being like, yeah, we're going to completely revamp everything, longer working hours at higher intensity. It's like, are you trying to lose employees? Like, don't you run like a bunch of businesses? How would you think this is a good idea? Like, what? Don't you run Tesla, you run SpaceX, you run Boring Company, you run a bunch of other rando companies. I don't get it. I honestly just don't get it. I feel like he's being way too brazen. Like, I wasn't against the idea of Elon buying Twitter in general, but I feel like he's being just so crazy with it. Okay, what's this? Here's a demo.
Introducing Chitter, the new Twitter. It's bigger than a town square, more fun than a county fair.
Free speech. Adjust the visibility of certain types of speech.
It's not a farm or a bus.
Wait, it's literally like censoring some
a house
tweets.
Or school. It's more like a really, really crowded public pool.
Blog bot pay?
Welcome to the most interesting place on the internet, where free speech is always an option, where bots aren't a problem but a monetization solution, and where your identity is verified by the surveilled construction of your
Build peer-to-peer server, download the central node, make sure no one saw you.
own water-cooled peer-to-peer server contribution. Donate blood or read a map. Chitter is your all-in-one everything app.
Order a car, it's just gonna all be Teslas.
Artificial intelligence ensures that every chit or piece of chit you write is good. Let AI say what you always knew you could. To get started, purchase a Hellbird NFT from the Gas Silo blockchain.
Damn. That's awesome.
Introduce
That was so funny. I didn't laugh that much, but it was funny. I guess I'm a little out of it. Also, by the way, Twitter might be going away, but, you can keep Twitter with my plush. My plush comes with a Twitter bird. See? It's a removable Twitter bird that it comes with. So you can still have Twitter physically if you pre-order the Boblax plush. Just saying. Yeah, I don't think Twitter's going away either. But we'll see. I mean, yeah, because here's the thing. I don't think Twitter's going to shut down, but I think that it might be a little rough behind the scenes with the website for a couple months. I mean, it already has been. Having to have the fucking offices get shut down, this whole this like ultimatum to the employees about Twitter 2.0, it's a mess behind the scenes. It's a mess. So any like new features or new changes to the website probably going to be stagnant or done in a really poor way. So the website's going to be a mess internally behind the scenes for the next couple months. But at the end of the day, will we be able to tweet, hey, I had a cool burger this morning and like post it on Twitter? Yeah, you'll be able to do that probably until the foreseeable future. That's my opinion. I believe that Twitter will continue to exist. Elon at the Twitter 2.0 all hands meeting. Just 3 people? Dude, literally. How many people actually... Because even if you like Elon, right? If you're just like a normal worker, you know, you have a family to go home to, you don't want to work like extremely long hours, you're just trying to support your family, have like a normal ass job and like job work schedule or whatever. Even if you like Elon a lot, who would take this, you're going to work really long hours at high intensity, but guess what? The rewards that you have more say within what Twitter can do, and we can be passionate about Twitter. They don't give a fuck. They just want a paycheck, all right? I don't think most people at Twitter give a fuck about having control over what the platform does. I think they're just doing their job and want to get money. I don't know, man. I don't know. Twitter 2.0, let the fun begin. Oh my god. Musk warns of bankruptcy. Flip-flops on the blue checkmark in chaotic start. Warns of bankruptcy. Okay, are these like actual facts of just like what happened? Because this actually might be useful. I normally don't read these type of articles, but... Twitter had a bumpy road. Elon took charge last month. The world's richest person halted plans to charge $8 after sought it after blue checkmark, as fake accounts mushroomed while bringing back the official badge for some users just days after he killed it. Twitter has also cut staff in half, while Elon has raised the possibility of a social media platform going bankrupt. Has he raised that possibility? I haven't seen him say that, but maybe I missed something. Dude, like the fact that he let people, like anybody for $8 a month get a verification badge and then cut it within a couple days with like obvious issues cropping up, it just proves that he's just acting nutto and doing like a bunch of random decisions. He's like treating Twitter like his own social media, like his own YouTube channel. Like I'm experimenting with different types of content. Guess what? This is a platform that like billions of people use. Like what? You can't just fuck around with it like that. I guess he can. I guess he literally can because he bought it. But like, it's like the fact that like what is it? Who has like the official mark? I guess Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't. What? Come on. Trying to get to just like an account with like an official thing. Wait, what? Does it not show official anymore? Didn't it? I guess only on Android it shows like official under there. I thought there was like 2 check marks and it said official under. Or maybe he removed that. I don't know. Twitter's changing too fast, man. Fuck. Alright. No, I don't have a blue badge. I'm not pissed that it's not special anymore. The blue badges, it's just like whatever. I just don't like that like if people don't pay, they have their like tweets suppressed in the algorithm, right? It just feels like dumb. I feel like the whole point of social media is that it's free and you can say anything, and if what you say is interesting enough, it can pop off even if you're nobody. But now you need to pay $8, which isn't that big of a deal to someone like me, but to people on more of a budget, it can be annoying. Okay, so what has happened? His following actions so far: top management cuts. Elon fired top executives, including CEO, 2 CEOs, legal affairs, and policy chief, shortly after the deal was completed on October 27th. Advertisers hit pause. Several corporation advertisers decided to distance themselves from Twitter, including General Motors, Oreo, Pez Ford. He had earlier said he wanted the company to be the most respected advertising platform. Damn! You know this fucking article's biased, but it's just, they are showing some facts, so I am reading them out. But I love the little jabs. He's like, and this happened after he said the company wanted to be the most respected advertising platform. I think that's funny. Musk on the 29th said he would set up a content why can't I speak today? A content moderation council with widely diverse viewpoints. Okay, so that's something, I guess, good or neutral that he changed. Laid off half the workforce. The company fired more than 90% of its India staff. Bloomberg News reported. It was also reported that Twitter has asked dozens of employees who lost their jobs to return. Wow, what? You'd fire them and ask... I feel like Elon didn't really have a plan, because wasn't he going to, like, buy Twitter, and then he backed out, and then he did it, like, again? But he still has been thinking about buying Twitter for a while, and he's run companies in the past. I guess none of them have been social media companies, but still, I feel like he would kind of have a business plan on what he would do once he bought the company, and I'm sure he does, but the fact that he's already making decisions that he wants to backtrack on within less than a month of having the platform. What do you mean found Twitter versus... Oh, it's kind of clickbait. It's basically everybody thinks Twitter's going to shut down because Elon Musk has shut down access to the Twitter HQ buildings until next week. And he did like this ultimatum email that's like, you work harder... or you leave, and obviously a lot of people are leaving. So there's a lot of staff and internal behind-the-scenes issues at Twitter, and people think Twitter is going to shut down because of this. I don't think that's the case, but that's what a lot of people are saying. There's a poll above, 55% of people agree. So basically what's going on with the title is that if it does shut down, this is the last Twitterverses, but I doubt it will be. Twitterverses won't die of my volition. It will die of other stuff out of my control, potentially, right? Hell yeah, I'm glad. Also, I've been making a lot of non-Twitterverse content recently. Recently, I uploaded this video, the Sonic fan meltdown at Negative Sonic Frontiers reviews. I worked really hard on this, put a lot of time into it. And I would love for you guys to check it out, because I'm trying to like a more comedic approach, and I'm interested in what you guys think. Anyways, let's continue on with what Elon has been doing. He rolls out an $8 service on November 5th. He launches an $8 subscription service that gives verified checkmark and other features. Search improvements. On November 5th, said Twitter's in-app search would be improved. Search within Twitter reminds me of InfoSeek in 98. It will get a lot better pronto. And actually, I think it has gotten better, because I've been able to like go to people's, I don't know if you've been able to do this before, but on Android I've been able to go to like people's different like individual accounts, like let's say my account, and then press search, and then I can search my specific tweets instead of just searching tweets in general. And I don't really think that was a thing on mobile before, but I could be wrong. My memory is like so bad. Long form text to tweets. Elon said on November 5th that Twitter would soon have the ability to attach long-form text to tweets, followed by monetization for creators for all forms of content. So basically, like, twit longer. Twitter users engaging in impersonation without clearly specifying it was a parody account will be permanently suspended without warning, Elon tweeted on November 6th. Content accuracy. Musk said on November 6th, Twitter's mission is to become the most accurate source of information about the world. Okay. Official label. On November 8th, Twitter introduces an official label on select verified accounts, including major media outlets and governments, when it launches its new $8 premium subscription product, which is what I was trying to show you with the Nintendo account, but I guess it doesn't show on desktop yet. It's only mobile. That's the annoying thing about Twitter, is that there's like 3 separate versions of it. There's desktop, Android, and iOS, and all of them don't get updated really at the same time. It's all at different times, and it's really annoying, especially since iOS gets priority, and I don't have an iPhone. So it's annoying. I've always hated that Apple has its own platform and everything and peripherals and everything, while everybody else uses, the standard USB-C Android. But, whatever. That's another discussion for another time. Fuck Apple. I don't like them. Anyways. On November 9th, Elon Musk tweets that he killed the new official label for Twitter accounts on the same day it began rolling. That really happened? Wait, that's so brutal. Did that really happen? What the fuck? Space sessions with advertisers. Elon told advertisers on November 9th he aims to turn the social media platform into a force for truth and stop fake accounts in an effort to as usage. Brands and advertising agencies that had increasingly been backing away warns of bankruptcy. On his first mass call with employees, Elon Musk raised the possibility of the social media platform going bankrupt. As more senior executives quit. Holy F, man. I don't even know if all of this is true, but holy shit. And it's been less than a month and he's done all this shit. Holt's $8 service brings back the official label. Oh, okay, so it's brought back. Okay, so he is being so flip-floppy. He introduced it one day, took it away the next, and a couple days later, reintroduces it. It's so fucking weird, dude. SpaceX buys ad campaign for Twitter on Starlink. Makes sense. Why wouldn't he? Relaunch the $8 service on November 29th. Hopefully it comes to Android then. Because I want that blue check. New leader for Twitter. Musk says on November 6th he expects to reduce his time at Twitter and eventually find a new leader to run the company, adding that he hoped to complete an organizational restructure during that week. Ultimatum to employees. And yeah, that's the thing we already read that kind of launched this whole Twitter's dying thing. Yeah, I mean, if all of this is to be believed, which I know some of this for a fact is true, I don't know everything, I'd have to fact check, of course. I think Elon's not doing a good job. I honestly don't think Elon's doing a good job. Maybe in some regards, but... And I didn't even think he was going to do a bad job. I wasn't one of those people who was like, fuck Elon, you know? Got 44 billion from Elon just to make Twitter 2.0. What was he cooking? CEO Jack Dorsey is beta testing social media app Blue Sky as an alternative to Twitter. Really? Wait, Jack Dorsey just took money and is now making a new Twitter? Are you serious? I didn't know this. Wait, what? Jack Dorsey just took like 44 billion and is like, yeah, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Wait, is this out yet? I want to sign up. Founded, well, it says it's founded 2021, so I guess he was working on it, like, before? As a Twitter account. Lol. Join. Oh, it's just, like, in the building phase right now. Building a social internet. Is this really just going to be a Twitter alternative? Sign up for the private beta? Okay, I'll join the waitlist later. That's... Alright, I guess we'll figure out what that's going to be like. Oh, by the way, we're going to be on Dead on Dave's stream in 15 minutes. The stream's only going to be 1 hour. I thought I could cover everything in 1 hour, but honestly, there's a lot to cover. But I did promise Dead on Dave that I'm going to be on his show, so we're going to go in there in 15 minutes. We're going to raid into there. Hi, Nick. Stream Pokemon Mail Monkey. Maybe soon. I've been really busy recently, and I want to, like, cover this, obviously. We might do a follow-up stream, honestly. A follow-up Elon Musk Twitter versus stream. To talk about this a little more. I'm sorry if this stream hasn't been, like, super, super great. Maybe I'm just not in the best entertaining mind space, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoy regardless. Okay, let's see. Rip Twitter. Yeah, I thought Rip Twitter had more... Wait, not Andrew Tate. Fuck him. I thought Rip Twitter had more than just Twitter 2.0. I feel like that's what most people are saying. But Twitter 2.0 is the only thing that showed up. Yo, Forsaken Error, thank you for the 12. Tipster. Oh, wait, Rip Tipster? No, Rip Twitter. Ex-Twitter employees pitching the next investor... Oh, ex-Twitter employees pitching investors next week. Literally just Twitter without Elon. Oh my god. I wonder if there will be a competitor and it will, like, if Jack Dorsey's Blue Sky pops off... Once it launches, like, I wonder if people are actually going to use that instead of Twitter. I feel like Twitter's been around for so long and it's so, like, ingrained in people's minds that they're not willing to, like, change it. Like, obviously, we had social media platforms like MySpace die, right? And even Tumblr die. But the internet, when those platforms died, I know Tumblr was more recent, but the internet had a lot less people. And now, like, certain things are ingrained in people so much that I don't think it will ever die. Like, I think YouTube will never die. I think Google will never die, for example. Like, everyone knows about, like, Googling, like, to Google.com, searching shit. And I don't think Twitter will ever die, but I guess we'll see. Well, Twitter could potentially die from it getting, like, actually shut down, but I don't think Twitter will die, like, in the way that MySpace did, where people just stopped using it. Me looking back at my last 3 followers one time since Twitter is about to shut down. Me trying to prevent Rip Twitter. The only person in the building. People paid for Twitter verification last week. Watching how Twitter, people who paid for verification last week, watching if Twitter is going to die tonight. Damn, Twitter really be feeling like this. Bye forever. Waddle on, waddle on. Rip. This is fine. Hundreds of employees have resigned ahead of extremely hardcore cultural reset of the company. Elon has been scrambling to try and get top engineers to stay. Remaining employees expect the platform to start breaking soon. So fucking... Wait. Are the employees just saying that because they're mad, or do they actually think the platform is going to die? Like, are they just like, try running it without me, huh? Fuck you for firing me. Or is it like, there's actually not enough employees to keep the servers running? I feel like you bare minimum need only like a couple people to run the servers. Obviously not ideal, but like, I think no matter what, the servers still stay up. It was a privilege tweeting with you tonight.
Gentlemen, it has been a privilege playing with you tonight.
Wait, he says that as the fucking boat sinking? That's so stupid. Dude, this is just to bait people into pressing like. Fuck that, man. Telling our grandkids how we used to communicate. We used to have a bird app. Oh my god. But yeah, some people are taking this really seriously. Like, for example, I saw this like tweet that someone quote tweeted. Yeah. I can't sleep. I'm really stressed out. I built up so much and found an amazing community. You were all my future. I don't want it to just be washed away because some billionaires want to make a stupid-ass joke. And some people are joking about Twitter. I'm genuinely scared. Twitter is too vulnerable to toss away from or it's too valuable to toss away from many companies. This is one of the major places for news and info on subjects. Data will die, but the thought of it is still, if it going gone, is still scary. Well, at least they say, I doubt it will die. I mean, you're still being a little realistic. I just think people who think it will, like, die no matter what are being a little too hyperbolic. But again, Elon... I get being a little worried because even if Twitter's not going to die, it might not be in the best state with Elon. I don't know. I mean, he's going a little nutso. He's going a little nutso. Yeah, and... oh, wait, you can see the official thing. It's here. Did they just take it off of Nintendo? What? Or was it just glitching out for me? I don't know. Twitter's a fucking mess, bro. The new poll? Yeah. I think... Yeah, I voted yes. I think Trump should be on Twitter. I think the fact that he got banned was super, super stupid. Very fucking dumb. Very fucking dumb. Dude, this tweet is so stupid. Freedom of speech, not freedom of reach. Fuck off, man. So fucking stupid. Oh, it just applies to a single tweet? I guess it's not as bad, but still. I think I made a funny quote tweet to this. I was like, you guys bullied him too hard. So yeah, that's basically it for, you know, Twitter shutting down. Elon explaining his Twitter 2.0 roadmap to the remaining employees. Just one guy there. Holy shit. Dude, I just think the idea of Elon Musk being like, I'm so badass, I can't wait to fucking get Twitter and get everybody hyped and fix this platform. Yeah, Twitter 2.0. He types up this email super happily, like, yeah, we're gonna work really hard, guys. Come on, let's make Twitter 2.0 together. And then everyone's like, what? You expected us to, like, work harder for you? I just want a paycheck. Bye. You're not that cool. Like, he thinks he's cooler than he is. Like, he thinks other people think he's cooler than they actually think he is. That whole just concept to me is just so fucking funny. It's like, yeah. Optimus made an article. Last night was interesting. RIP Twitter is trending. Countless people believe now that Twitter is in the end game. Employees are leaving in droves, and Elon is smugly bragging about users as Twitter seems to burn to the ground around him. What the fuck happened? Let's see Optimus's recap of all of this. That's a lot to read for 5 minutes, because we're going on Dead on Dave soon. I guess it's just saying basically everything else I said, but actually I wish I read this article instead of the other one, but oh well. It brings it back to YouTube. Susan is absolutely decimated anytime YouTube makes a mistake. By the way, Optimus also made an article about the hashtag #WhatTheFuckYouTube thing that was going on with me. See, my video is attached here, so I'd like to thank him for that. And also, he made a video about it. I appreciate it a lot. Still dealing with that strike, by the way. Still hasn't been reverted. I had a meeting with a YouTube partner manager, but like, he just wanted me to use Premieres. He just told me to use Premieres. He couldn't help me with anything else. So, yeah, but the strike is still there, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Anyway, I think that is about it for tonight. Sorry for the short stream, or if it wasn't entertaining, but we're going to have more streams in the future. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. And I will not be going in terms of streaming just on this channel right now, because I'm going to be going over to Dead on Dave's stream, which right now 19 people are waiting. When I end the stream, we're going to redirect there, and then we're going to start within a couple minutes. So don't go anywhere. You don't even need to click anywhere. Or maybe you have to click to confirm you want to be in the raid, but yeah, we're going to be going over there. Thank you so much for the donations. Guys, remember, get my plush if you want the Twitter bird. If you want me on the side along with the Twitter bird plush, hey, you have 11 days. So link in the description, link in pinned comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on Dead on Dave's stream.